Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a book haul, and it's probably my biggest book haul yet. Hold on a second. Okay, there we go. That was getting distracting. Now this is the book haul here. It's big. Well, let's first begin off with this book, Autumn Falls by Bella Thorne. It is an extremely good book about a new girl who goes to a new school. I don't know how to explain it, but here is the description of it, as I call it. So pause the video and read it if you want. Okay, that's book one of these mini books. Next up, I have Once Upon a Time with Undertale, a new book that just came out September 22nd, and it was a I got this $20 book at Barnes & Noble. Oh, and I got Autumn Falls at, you can get that at Barnes & Noble, but I got mine free from my school at $20, Barnes & Noble. Next up, I have the Percy Jackson and the Olympians new box set with free poster. I currently do not have the first book because it is in my locker at school, but it has the new covers. And so far I'm really liking the series, which I got on it sooner. Next, I got that at Barnes & Noble for, I'm not sure how much. Next up I have the Imperfect Smile, which I got from Scholastic. And it was rated Tearjerker of the Month. It even came with a pack of tissues. So I'm really looking forward to reading this book. I'm hoping it turns out good. Next up we have The Dead Girls of Hysteria Hall. This is also from Scholastic, like the rest of my new books, because my Scholastic book order just came in today. And in this asylum, your mind plays tricks on you all the time. About this girl, I'm currently reading this book, Imperfect Spiral, and then the next 3 books you're going to see. And it's about this girl who is going to her dead aunt's house for the summer, and it used to be an asylum named Hysteria Hall. However, many of the inmates were not insane, just defiant and strong-willed, kind of like Delia herself, the main character. But the house still wants to keep troubled girls locked away, so in the most horrifying way, Delilah gets trapped. It sounds really good, and I'm hoping it will be. Next up, I have The Fill-In Boyfriend. It's about a girl whose boyfriend dumps her in the parking lot of her prom. I'm hoping this will be good. I have high hopes for it. I've read a little bit. It seems pretty good so far, so hoping it stays that way. Next up, A Curious Tale of In Between. The main character was never told the story of her birth, and Pam Bellamy has always seen the 2 worlds around her, that of the living, happy and dull, and that of the dead, hiding unnoticed behind every door and around every corner. Sounds very mysterious, and I'm hoping it will be very good. Paranormalcy by Kirsten White. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. Sorry, fans of hers. This is my first book by her, so I don't know how to pronounce mine. But weird as it is, working for the International Paranormal Containment Agency, Effie's always thought of herself as normal. So her best friend is a mermaid, her ex-boyfriend is a fae. She's falling for a shapeshifter, and she's the only person who can see, though. She's through paranormal's glamours, but still normal. Only now paranormals are dying, and Evie's dreams are filled with haunting voices and mysterious prophecies. She soon realizes that there may be a link between her abilities and the sudden mass of deaths. Not only that, but she may very well be at the center of a dark fairy prophecy, promising destruction to all paranormal creatures. So much for normal. Hold on. Okay. Next up we have Seraphina. It's a really good book it's a really good book. I heard about it from Katie Tastic. She's an amazing channel. Go check her out, and go check out Poland Banana Books too. And there's a book owl or something like that. I can't remember the name for sure. But this is 4 decades of peace have done little to ease the mistrust between humans and dragons in the kingdom of God. Folding themselves into human shape, dragons attend the court as ambassadors, and then they are placing their mathematical minds to universities as scholars and teachers. As the treaty anniversary draws near, however, tensions are high. That's only the first paragraph, but it sounds really good. Hope it will be. Next up, I got Geek Girl, which came with a necklace, which is over there, and I don't feel like going to get it. It says, as if the Oxford English Dictionary on her nightstand isn't enough of a clue, there are also the weird looks she gets at school, and the way no one appreciates her extensive trivia knowledge. So when her friend Nat drags her along to a fashion show, and Harriet is accidentally discovered by a modeling agent, she leaps at the chance to reinvent herself. Harriet isn't sure she'll ever learn to navigate the terrifying world of high fashion, at least not without falling off her runway and embarrassing herself in front of her gorgeous new co-star Nick. But ready or not, she's about to learn whether she has what it takes to transform from geek to chic. Next up, we have the Cinder trilogy. Got this in a box set from Scholastic. It is Cinder, Scarlet, and Cress. Most of you have probably already read these books, but I have not, so this is what I'm going to read them. Even in the future, the story begins with once upon a time. Humans and androids crowd the Mars streets of New Beijing. A deadly plague ravages the population from space. A ruthless lunar people watch, waiting to make their move. No one knows that Earth's fate hinges on one girl. 16-year-old Cinder, a gifted mechanic, is a cyborg. She's a second-class citizen with a mysterious past, and is revealed by her stepmother. But when her life becomes intertwined with the handsome Prince K's, she suddenly finds herself at the center of an intergalactic struggle and a forbidden attraction. Caught between duty and freedom, loyalty and betrayal, she must uncover secrets about her past in order to protect her world's future. Because there is something unusual about Cinder, something that others would kill her for. Now this sounds really good, and I love the covers. They are absolutely beautiful. So, hope it gets to be really good. Sounds interesting. So, gonna give that a start sometime here in the next few months. Next up, I have Etiquette and Espionage. And 14-year-old Sophia Timonec is a great child to her poor mother. Her atrocious curtsies and embarrassments in the family name. So Mrs. Timonec enrolls her daughter in Mademoiselle Jardine's finishing school for young ladies of quality. But Sophia soon realizes the school is not quite what the mother might have hoped. At Mademoiselle Jardine's, young ladies certainly learn the fine arts of dance, dress, and etiquette. But they also learn to deal out death, divorce, and espionage in the politest possible ways, of course. Sophie and her friends are in for a rousing first year's education. Set in the same world as the Parasite Protectorate, this young adult series debut is filled with all the same saucy adventure and droll humor Gail Carriger's legions of fans have come to adore. Sorry for not pronouncing any of these words right, I have a speech issue. Next up is Rook, which I also heard about from Poland Banana Books and Katie Tastic. Criminal Spirit or Last Hope is what it says right at the beginning of that. Do not feel like reading on that, but it's a page-turning concoction of vivid characters, gorgeous storytelling, and romantic tension. You won't be able to put it down. Luda Sette's New York Times bestselling author of Between Shades of Grey. Next up, we have the Uglies trilogy and the companion novel Extras. I got these four in a box set from Scholastic, and I've heard about these from Katie Tastic because she loves Scott Westerfield. So once again, I'm just gonna give it a shot. Tally's about to turn 16 and she can't wait. Not for a license, for turning pretty. And Tally's awarded 16th birthday brings an operation that turns you from a repellent ugly into a stunningly attractive pretty and catapults you into a high-tech paradise where your only job is to have a really great time. In just a few weeks, Tally will be there. But Tally's new friend Shay isn't sure she wants to be pretty. She'd rather risk life on the outside. When Shay runs away, Tally learns about a whole new side of the pretty world, and it isn't very pretty. The authorities offer Tally the worst choice you can imagine. Find a friend and turn her in, or never turn pretty at all. The choice Tally makes changes her world forever. That sounds so good. Hoping it will be. I heard his writing style is great, so I will give it a shot, and there might be book reviews on it later. Okay, the next two books is Tuck Everlasting by Natalie Babbitt. I know it's a small book, looks small, and it is small, 100-some pages, but it's a really good book. Is eternal life a blessing or a curse? That is what young Winnie Foster must decide when she discovers a spring on her family's property whose waters grant immortality. Members of the Tuck family have drank from the spring. Tell Winnie of their experience, watching life go by and never growing older. But then Winnie must decide whether or not to keep the Tuck secret and whether or not to join them on their never-ending journey. I read this book in 6th grade. I believe it was. Yes, it was 6th, and I absolutely loved it. Even though I'm now in 8th grade, I might read this again sometime because it's so good. It was one of the best books I've read. It's one of up there with Harry Potter. So, good book. Next up, we have Cut. Kaylee cuts herself never too deep, never enough to die, but enough to feel the pain, enough to feel the scream inside. Now she's at Sea Pines, a residential treatment facility. Filled with girls struggling with problems of their own. Callie doesn't want to have anything to do with them. She doesn't want to have anything to do with anyone. She won't even speak, but Callie can only stay silent for so long. And it's a tiny book too. So I'll probably, if I read this book again, I'll probably read it in a day. If I read this book again, I'll probably read it in a day. Well, not again, but yeah. Next up, I have the first 5 books in the Wings of Fire series. Now this series was recommended to me by one of my friends at school. He is really sweet and awesome. Okay. The first book is The Dragonette Prophecy. The second book is The Lost Hair. The third book is The Hidden Kingdom. The fourth book is The Dark Secret. The fifth book is The Brightest Night. And I'm getting the other ones at some point, probably for Christmas. But Clay has lived his whole life under the mountain. The mud-winged dragonette knows the wars raging between the dragon tribes and the world outside. A war that he and 4 of the dragonettes are destined to end, according to the mysterious prophecy they've been taught. The 5 chosen dragonettes were stolen from their homes while they were still in their eggs and hidden away for years. Arthur fulfilled the prophecy. But not every dragonette wants a destiny, and when danger threatens one of their own, Clay and his friends may choose freedom over fate, leave the mountain, and set the dragon world on a course that no one could have predicted. From what I've read on the descriptions of these, that are another kind of description, I loved them. I'm hoping they'll be really good. My friend, he reads a lot books by the same author normally, but they're really good books. So I'm hoping these will be good. In fact, that's what I got. That's why I'm reading all of Rick Riordan's books. And next up, the first 4 books in the Lost Heroes series. These came in a box set from Scholastic. Wish I had the US, but we'll get those later. These books are thick, so this might take me a while to read. Probably like, I don't know how long, but The Lost Hero. Okay, do not feel like reading all that, but it's supposed to be really good, and I'm hoping it will be. Okay. Next up is Magnus Chase and the Guards of Asgard, The Sword of Summer. Also by Rick Riordan, is one of his other series. And, oh gosh. Magnus Chase has seen his share of trouble ever since that terrible night 2 years ago when his mother told him to run. He has lived alone on the streets of Boston, surviving by his wits, staying one step ahead of the police and insurance officers. One day, Magnus learns that somehow someone else is trying to track him down. His Uncle Randolph, a man his mother had always warned him about. When Magnus tries to outmaneuver his uncle, he falls right into his clutches. Randolph starts rambling about Norse history and Magnus's birthright, a weapon that has been lost for thousands of years. That's only part of that description because it was long, but it sounds good. Now, next up, I have 4 more books. The next book is the Eight Tales of Edgar Allan Poe. Eerie, weird, and terrifying. Chilling stories by Edgar Allan Poe, the master of terror. These include The Fall of the House of Usher, The Mask of the Red Death, The Cask of Amontillado, and 5 other tales that hover on the edge of madness and pull you into nightmare world. I read The Cask of Amontillado last year. It was good. This year I've read The Telltale Heart. Last year I also read Annabelle. Love his work, and I want to read The Pit and the Pendulum soon. So I have that audiobook on my phone. Then we have, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. More Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, and Scary Stories 3, More Tales to chill your bones. As you can tell, I love scary and paranormal stuff. That's what half of these books are, but I don't care there. They seem awesome, and I'm hoping they will be. That's about it for now, so see ya!